Today, we are talking about Mary. One of my favorite topics, if not my favorite topic ever. There's a lot of reasons to celebrate Mary, and I always like taking the opportunity to do so. Many of you probably know this if you've watched the show for a while, but Our Lady was the one who directed me back to Christ. There are many reasons for that. One being that she's a mother, right? And as a woman, I align with her, and it's easier for me to really trust a woman, right? When I was coming back to the faith, I had a tough time feeling worthy and feeling like I was able to talk to Jesus again, right? Mary helped me realize that she's there to lead me to him. We're gonna talk today about Mary, how you come to know her, and what your favorite apparition is, if there's any titles or devotions that you feel close to, and I'm gonna share about 5 things in my life that I use or do to grow closer to Our Lady. All of these things kind of came into my life at a different time. The first one is surrounding yourself with images, pictures, jewelry, surrounding yourself with Our Lady. We're visual creatures, right? That being said, it impacts my mood when I'm surrounded by holy images, namely Our Lady. Wherever I look, there's a picture of Our Lady. And it may seem a little excessive, but it's done tastefully. So I'm covered on all corners of my house with Our Lady. Surrounding yourself with an image of Our Lady that you can relate to, right? Find one that really speaks to you. And simply gazing at that can ignite, at least it does for me, ignite something in your heart. So if you don't have one, put it somewhere, put her somewhere, she deserves to be there. The second way that I grow closer to Our Lady is different devotions or titles, right? And mine, specifically, are Our Lady, Undoer of Knots. Another one that I really like, another devotion that I'm going to share, Our Lady of the Streets. My third one is Our Lady of Częstochowa, because Poland. I really don't have to have an explanation for that because I love Poland. And if you don't know, now you know, which you probably already do. That's my go-to. Find one that really resonates with you because it kind of forms that bond, right? That alliance. I like to play the game of there's a saint for that, and I've talked about this before. Well, after looking into all the titles and devotions of Our Lady, I'm pretty sure there's a Mary for that, right? And of course, Mary is all-encompassing, right? You know, it's Mary, but I think for a lot of ailments that we deal with on a daily basis, there's a certain title or a certain aspect of Mary's life that we can relate to. And that leads me to the third one. Choose your favorite Marian prayer. Of course, the Hail Mary, the Rosary, it's wonderful, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But the third thing that I really started doing was seeking out a prayer that spoke to me. I can memorize certain prayers, one being my favorite Marian prayer. It's called the Fiat prayer, the Yes prayer. Some people like praying the Angelus. Some people like the Ave Maria prayer. Some people, Hail Holy Queen. There's so many different Marian prayers, beautiful ones that aren't even widely known, that have been written by the saints, those who have a strong devotion to her. Look them up and take one as your own because it could be your go-to. The fourth one was learning more about Our Lady, okay? Learning more about her in terms of the apparitions. That's something that really drew me to her. Learning about different places in scripture that she's talked about. So learn more about her. Learn how she's working in other people's lives. Learn how she's working in your life. I believe that the faith is, you have to be constantly learning something new, constantly studying something new. When I feel lukewarm or stagnant in my faith, it's probably because I haven't opened up a book recently. I haven't meditated on some part of the church or scripture recently, and I've just been kind of coasting. And you don't have to coast because you could learn so much about Our Lady in so many ways. The fifth one is kind of 2 parts. Pray the Rosary through the intercession of the saint who is close to her. Does that make sense? There's a ton of saints who really have a strong devotion to Our Lady. Chances are your patron saint or a saint you're really close to has a part of their life that has been formed by devotion to Our Lady. Always carry a rosary and your saintly friends with you as well. I encourage all of you to celebrate Mary in your daily life on a basis that's really unique to you. And I always talk about this, taking someone else's journey or just following their footsteps exactly. We're all human. We all have different needs. We all have a different relationship with Christ. We all have a different relationship with Our Lady. And I think that the stronger your devotion is, the more unique it is, right? So take the time tonight, maybe, to really formulate a plan on getting to know Our Lady.